There was a muffled exultation from the other side. The banging stopped, and the voices yelled louder. Chartrand could barely make out their words through the barricade. Kohler. Lie. Camerlegno. Who is that? Chartrand yelled. Langdon. Vittoria V. Chartrand understood enough to be confused. I thought you were dead. The door, the voices yelled. Open. Chartrand looked at the iron barrier and knew he would need dynamite to get through there. Impossible! He yelled. Too thick. Meeting. Stop. Erlenio. Danger. Despite his training on the hazards of panic, Chartrand felt a sudden rush of fear at the last few words. Had he understood correctly? Heart pounding, he turned to run back to the office. As he turned, though, he stalled. His gaze had fallen to something on the door. Something more shocking even than the message coming from beyond it. Emerging from the keyholes of each of the door's massive locks were keys. Chartrand stared. The keys were here? He blinked in disbelief. The keys to this door were supposed to be in a vault someplace. This passage was never used, not for centuries. Chartrand dropped his flashlight on the floor. He grabbed the first key and turned. The mechanism was rusted and stiff, but it still worked. Someone had opened it recently. Chartrand worked the next lock. And the next. When the last bolt slid aside, Chartrand pulled. The slab of iron creaked open. He grabbed his light and shone it into the passage. Robert Langdon and Vittoria Vetra looked like apparitions as they staggered into the library. Both were ragged and tired, but they were very much alive. What is this? Chartrand demanded. What's going on? Where did you come from? Where's Max Kohler? Langdon demanded. Chartrand pointed. In a private meeting with the Kämmer. Langdon and Vittoria pushed past him and ran down the darkened hall. Chartrand turned, instinctively raising his gun at their backs. He quickly lowered it and ran after them. Rocher apparently heard them coming, because as they arrived outside the Pope's office, Rocher had spread his legs in a protective stance and was leveling his gun at them. Alt. The Camerlegno is in danger. Langdon yelled, raising his arms in surrender as he slid to a stop. Open the door. Max Kohler is going to kill the Camerlengo. Rocher looked angry. Open the door, Vittoria said. Hurry. But it was too late. From inside the Pope's office came a blood-curdling scream. It was the Camerlengo. 114. The confrontation lasted only seconds. Camerlengo Ventresca was still screaming when Chartrand stepped past Rocher and blew open the door of the Pope's office. The guards dashed in. Langdon and Vittoria ran in behind them. The scene before them was staggering. The chamber was lit only by candlelight and a dying fire. Kohler was near the fireplace, standing awkwardly in front of his wheelchair.